Chair. I have a written prepared statement, but I'm going to put that aside because it talks about California and the need for investments, and I don't think anybody's going to argue about the need for this country to invest in its future or in its infrastructure. We've had that argument. I'm trying to figure out a way how to make my comments without making anybody wrong. The chairman is faced with a difficult task of trying to balance a budget and face a challenge that, with limited funds, it's a terrible job. But I think that we ought to look at the process and be thoughtful and explain to the people out there who are watching us, the young people here who are watching us, that we can be smart, we can be compassionate, and we can do that without allowing ourselves to be fighting among ourselves and trying to make decisions between jobs, economy, infrastructure, and taking care of those who need to get back on their feet. I have no arguments with that. My mother used to say that when unexpected guests come to our house during dinner time, you don't turn them away. You just add more water to the soup. And then you enjoy each other's company. Congress is a living organism responsible for its past, its present, and its future. In the past, according to GAO, we spent about $150 billion just on Katrina. In Afghanistan, we spend $325 billion, $325 million a day. And in Iraq, we spend about $100 million a day. That's almost $1 billion a day. We're talking about 950, almost $1 billion in light rail. You know, we can both be right and smart and compassionate if we do the right thing. In our budgeting process, we should have an unexpected or a fund for unforeseen circumstances. We should learn from Katrina. We're looking at probably about $4 billion in terms of Army Corps of Engineers. I think our leaderships need to get together and just say, we can do this without fighting among each other, without making each other wrong, because that's wrong. In the eyes of the public, they want us to do the job that needs to get done and have our leadership do that. And so my plea is that we can be fiscally responsible and we can be compassionate. And we do that with good planning and good budgeting process, including having contingency funds that should have been there. And so we have an opportunity right now to show the public that we can do all these things and still come out winners for those who need the help and those who need jobs and still take care of this the nation's infrastructure needs. That's what America's all about. It's a can-do spirit without having to fight within our own families. I yield back.
Gentleman